Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching Georgia Beer Reviews. Back at you today with another one. And what I'm looking at is a beer from Fiden's Brewing Company out of Albany, New York. This is the Dream and Duty Double IPA. Clocks in at 8.2% alcohol by volume. And they use Simcoe, Idaho 7, Citra, and Strata hops in this. I've never had anything from Fiden's other than the collab beer that they did with Modest Man. This beer comes courtesy of Mr. Bumpy Road Brews. Thank you so much to Bumpy for this beer. I will post a link to his channel in the description below, so if you haven't already, go check him out, sub him up, tell him John and Ellie sent you. He does great beer reviews. This beer was packaged on September 14th, so not super fresh, but still well within the range for a double IPA. Very excited about this. I've heard great things about Fiden's, especially their IPAs, and as to be expected, a very bright orange color and a nice creamy looking white head. The aroma, oh wow. So this one is interesting. I'm getting, your usual tangerine citrus notes. This one's got like some papaya going on with it. Maybe a touch of pineapple too. Some really nice tropical fruit aromas. I think that's papaya that I'm getting. Yeah, papaya. Very papaya oriented with the aroma. In addition to that, tangerine citrus note. Light pineapple as well. Wow, this smells really nice, really tropical. That papaya is just really in your face. There's no additives to this beer other than the hops. I don't add any fruit to this. This smells absolutely incredible. None of the alcohol's coming through. Maybe a little bit of like a wheat bready malt note on the nose, but mostly tropical fruit. That papaya is really popping. So, smells like a winner. Without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers. Oh, man. This one is really nice. So, tangerine citrus, that papaya is coming through, a little bit of pineapple. This one it's not thin, but it's lighter body than I was expecting it to be. It's very drinkable. Not as creamy as some of the other double IPAs that I've had. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. It drinks so smooth. It's almost fluffy. It has the fluffiness of a good New England style double IPA without all the body. It's really hard to explain. So that's it's like, well, if it's fluffy, then it shouldn't have a lot of body. But I've had a lot of like heavy double IPAs, heavier bodied double IPAs that still have that fluffy mouthfeel. This one is it's lighter bodied, fluffy, very juicy, a little bit of bready malt character in the middle of the sip, but not as malty as a lot of the other ones that I've had recently. Carbonation is high medium. The finish it's very crisp, it's juicy, it's refreshing. It's not really drying or warming going down. The alcohol is masked well. I really am enjoying this one. I'm not really getting, so that papaya is coming through, but the more I sip on it, the more of the malt character is kind of developing in the middle. And it's just your standard, wheat malt that you get with a lot of these IPAs. Very enjoyable, very delightful beer. Hopefully I'll be able to try some more beers from Fiden's. This one is very good. They don't distribute to my area as far as I know. Like I said, I've had a collaboration beer between them and Modest Man, which is in Keene, um, New Hampshire. No. Yes. I'm having a brain fart. Anyway, Modest Man Brewing Company. Um, but I've never had a standalone from them until now. This is awesome stuff. I'm going to take one more sip and then I'll give you guys a rating. So smooth, so juicy, relatively light bodied for an 8.2. It's got that nice papaya, nice bready malt note, nice juicy finish, super refreshing, nice glass lacing, nice head retention, super bright. This is one of the brighter orange colors from a juicy IPA that I've had recently. Very, very bright. I feel like the camera doesn't even do it justice. It is really popping. Okay. All that being said, I'm going to go with a 97 out of 100. This is bordering on world class. It's up there. It's outstanding. Definitely a solid A. It's not quite world class. You could give it a world class score, and I wouldn't argue with you. It's just I've had so many of these beers, and it gets really hard to differentiate and to kind of like place them. But this one is definitely up there. 97 out of 100 for the Dream and Duty from Fiden's Brewing Company out of Albany, New York. Thanks again to Bumpy Road Brews for providing me with this beer. Check them out. Link in the description below. So that'll do it for this beer review, guys. Buy it, try it, let me know what you think in the comments below, and we'll see you right here all in the next one. Till then, cheers, everybody.